you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to elevate and ascend with their talent and play on field.
Yeah, and it's exciting, right? To be mentioned, it's exciting. To hear yourself talked about on shows and to be a team that's getting respect is great. Now, let's keep pushing that pedal to the floor to be the best team we can be.
Lewis to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
I think that time offensively, just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
The Buffaloes line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned.
What a dickhead.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
It's so hard to get to quarterbacks when they get the ball out of their hands this fast. Great job understanding what the defense is doing, right away assessing, hitting the corner route right off the jump.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Tyree. Rushes on him. Got his man. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Let's take a minute and talk about Cincinnati. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. They'll fit right in.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
The Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to throw again. Unleashes to the end zone.
Oh, what a play! What a play!
What a play, boys! With the interception.
Well, they were probably thinking 4-down territory with the third and short, so the quarterback is licking his chops. There's no way the defense is going to be thinking, I'm taking a deep shot down the field right now. I've got a home run ball, but give the defender so much credit. He was ready for it, and he snags that out of the air.
Great discipline by this defense. Understanding it's third and short, you might get a short concept. No. Playing the deep ball great with great discipline. I like the way he breaks on the football.
My God.
Gathers the interception and gets the big third down stop.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
Got it behind the line. It's Hawkins.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
And the Buffaloes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
You can really feel the momentum changing in this game now, can't you? The defense comes away with a massive takeaway deep in their own end. And here is the offense on the third play of this drive, getting the first down and doing it running the football. Everything seems to be shifting in this team's favor.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. Looking like another game like that so far today.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens.
What am I doing? What am I fucking doing?
Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
That's what I was waiting for, too. And I'm like,
it's a good young lesson for all young receivers out there. Never jump up and down and waving your hands trying to get the attention of the quarterback, because guess what? All you're doing instead is getting the attention of the defense. They're able to run over and get the INT.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Looking downfield, it's Tyree. Buys a little time with his feet. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Zings it complete to the right.
Hey, quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Make a play. Fuck yeah, boys. Fuck yeah,
Over
boys.
on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
I thought we were going to have another back
Here's a
break.
classic
Like he has the ball.
situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on fourth down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can...
He'll take a shot.
What am I doing?
And that one is picked off in the end zone. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
I was trying to get him to
Another
come back.
mistake by this guy. He is an
Just make a
elite
play.
quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, Dave. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
That's a really, really good route by the receiver. It's called a corner route. Did a great job sticking his foot in the ground and running towards the sidelines and running right to that hole in the defense.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass, it's Tyree. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
play of the quarter coming. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second.
What is that?
He's going to take off. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking to throw for it. Skips away from pressure. On the run, deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air. To give this defense credit, they've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell into play.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Using his legs, it's Hawkins. Oh, he's got some space. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And the Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. The Buffaloes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Lewis wants to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game. Throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some cohesion strung together.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. With the catch, it's Johnson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught close to the marker, it's Holland. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone of the 18. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snagged out of the air. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Colorado! Excellent pass by the back on the defensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air, it's Tyree. It's caught. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points before this half is over?
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something to a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. The Bearcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Tyree. Dances away. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got him this time. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Grover.
10 years after those timeouts.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field. They're trying to make it happen, but the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Bearcats!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating
We're
the
in
end of the
four.
first.
We're
There's still
playing
some time
deep.
left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much
supposed to have two
confidence
guys
in
back
their
there.
offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. So let's see how they play it in his final 30 seconds of the first half. Lewis to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
There.
The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Gonna swing it on second down. Buys a little time. He'll pull it down and run. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're gonna have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to set up the screen. Sweet cut there. Still running at the 40. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it, let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
From the gun. Give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So he gets stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between the two.
There he goes. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Why did I put you out there just to fucking...
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
And the Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
on the blitz.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. That's caught. It's Johnson.
Pancake.
Past the 45. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
The dude.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
And the Bearcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Grabbed behind the line. It's Grover. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, let him go get yards.
The Bearcats in a good spot here with second and short. Dropping back, it's Tyree. Fires left. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Could get it. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Reese just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! And that one will put them up here in the second half. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got an open man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Hawkins. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early.
Oh, they faked it. Snapped it to the up man. And the roll of the dice turns up in their favor as they pick up the first down.
I'm gonna fucking go for it.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Know the situation, know the game of football. And when I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Block, go block, go
Still
block.
running at the 35.
Go block.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo!
Oh my God.
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense.
I hope they
when
get
you
those
play
also
man
meetings.
coverage against
Yeah.
this guy, you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB.
But I got the
If you're not
I got the
careful,
guru.
he'll just tuck it and run and take off. And by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it
got
was
that.
way too late. He was gone.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Georgia Tech is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Yellow Jackets fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. pass to the receiver. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, Dave, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Tyree. Right on the money. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Bearcats head quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do that.
Turning it on. Ripping through the defense. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Like Shiloh, man. I'm not surprised, bro. There's
Can't wait
nothing
to
that
see how this
I really
fourth
saw
quarter
on
is
tape.
going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner.
Oh yeah, he's playing like a dog. It was like he kind of would get worked quite often. Oh man, he's gonna get worked in college. In the Big 12.
So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw. Working that wide receiver screen. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
He's knocked down at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal, Cincinnati.
And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a 4th quarter lead. But they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Touchdown, Bearcats! They've got the lead here in the 4th. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Lewis wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
That's a great example of defense there, tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the 1st.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Hawkins. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw on that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football all week long they decided on the biggest dance of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They just keep firing. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Right on target this time. And they're able to make the tackle.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, get off me, little boy.
To the right. Touchdown, Bucks. He sheds right and left in house.
Man, you've seen the evolution.
He's taking over.
You've seen the evolution.
He's taking over.
Quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything. I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. They're set to kick.
And that was like the
off.
wrong read too. Like keeping it was not the right read. I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, cut. I was like, quick cut.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down to the 24.
Holy Prime Michael
They'll
Vick.
snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking for a man. It's Tyree. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, third and long coming. From the gun, wants to pass.
You see it. You see it. You
Makes
see
the
it.
grab.
You see it.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Well, it's a nice job tackling on defense. I know one guy missed, but you saw the effort. Other guys coming and flying to the football. They knew how big that third down was. They had to get the stop to give themselves a chance to now get off the field.
Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh!
And the Bearcats will keep this drive going.
Oh my God!
The metrics tell you so often. Go ahead, go for it on fourth down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head
God.
coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical fourth down and execute.
The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
To the air, it's Tyree. This one's complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Under fire. Got out of trouble and throws.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The RPO fired complete to the left.
Fuck, dude.
Taken out
Hit
of
the
bounds
portal.
after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
God.
And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
He's going to run it. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
Late in the game, a lot about execution, right? The quarterback has to understand situational awareness, has to understand it. First of all, he does a great job of scrambling, but then the understanding part we're talking about clicks in. Does a great job getting the first down and getting out of bounds.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Bearcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing.
Touchdown Bearcats! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And it's go time. You need a play late, and the big tight end comes through for you. You find him, he does the rest, catches the football, gets in for the touchdown, and now you take the lead.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lewis to throw. Quarterback adapting. That's it flies. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
Well, I was going to take it, and I was like, nah, I can dink it. And then he fucking, I was like, he's not going to make that play. And
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The incomplete pass brings up 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. He might want another play. Lewis wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Hawkins. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down.
Oh, my God. That was not good.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. They didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. 4th down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win.
How much fun was that one? I mean, you just